Matt, we have some numbers here, and so Gallup says that leaders are responsible for up to 70% of the variance in their team's engagement. Yet, the latest figures show that only 32% of employees feel truly engaged at work, what is nothing, right, comparing to that. This shows us that leadership is much more than just, a little role or something. So, Matt, I'd like to hear your thoughts on how organizational leadership directly impacts employee engagement levels and what you see as common leadership blind spots that drive disengagement in high growth companies.
Yeah, interesting stats. I hadn't heard those before, but it makes perfect sense. There is such a role that leaders play in not just the organizational strategy, but then how that is delivered through its people. And there isn't a single business that I'm working with at the moment that isn't going through some kind of big strategic organizational change. And that has a big impact on the organization's people. It has an impact on the engagement. It has an impact on the turnover, and not just the results of the organization as a whole. And the biggest challenge that I see in those organizations, regardless of the size or the scale, is an understanding that the message is landing with your people. So big transformational shifts that businesses are going through: AI integration, strategic shifts in market, go-to-market strategies that are changing left, right, and center, economic shifts that companies are going through, upsizing growth, downsizing. All of those different things are having a big impact on the organization, and different levels of leadership often have a false understanding that the message is being received and understood through all the different layers of the organization. And the thought that maybe the message, you say it once, you say it twice, and it's understood and it's bought into, isn't how organizations work. I'm working with a business at the moment that's going through a huge transformation. And the thing that keeps coming back time and time again is communication. One of the members of the company said to me, "I want to be communicated to until I'm sick of being communicated to." And she said, "Only then will I really genuinely feel as if I've understood the message. When I say to you, I've had enough, I don't want to hear the message anymore, that's when you know it's landed." But so many companies don't get that right. So many companies share the message once or twice and feel as if it has hit every layer of the organization. So that leads to lower engagement in the why behind the change, in the impact on the organization behind the change. But more selfishly, most people just want to know, what's in it for me? What's the impact on me for this change? How is this going to have an impact on my role, on my team, on my work, on my family? And those are the kind of things that often get left out in the message, the why behind it. And that, for me, is probably the big distance between that 70% of leaders who feel that they're kind of in that right space of delivering the strategy, but actually only 30% of employees within the organization feeling motivated and engaged.